friends, thanks for being here. Today we're gonna do a channeling of your message through what your spirit guides have to say. Also, I wanted to let you know that I think I'm gonna be alternating my interactives in Spanish and English. So this weekend I'm doing English. And it's gonna be, what is the theme, the title of this interactive is gonna be, how does your spirit guides describe you? And I kind of want to do this to kind of like see if you resonate with my readings, with my energy, and some things might not resonate, but if most of the things I mentioned resonate, then that means like you're kind of like in the same kind of like frequency. And what I mean frequency, in the same kind of like, you know, like you resonate with my work pretty much. So because sometimes we don't resonate with a person, you know. It's just like making friends. You make friends with the people you resonate with and who are at your same frequency. So that's kind of like I see it, and what I recommend with people when they're looking, you know, for card readers or cartomancy coaches. It's just like feel them, test them, and doesn't need to resonate everything that they say, but if most of the things they say resonates, that's a good sign. Also how you feel when you're in their channel. So yeah, we're gonna be working with Tao Oracle, Osho Sen, and Botanical Inspiration. I might use another deck if I feel like, but at the moment this is what I'm feeling right now. So I'm also gonna I like to leave like a short video to help you ground yourself before making a decision of which option you're gonna take. So there's two options. I'm gonna show them after the video. Of this video I'm gonna show you, and it's a short video, a short clip about like scenery or beautiful places, and usually nature, so you can ground yourself. Do some breath work, just kind of like, you know, decompress yourself from your day, or, you know, whatever you're doing. Just take that moment for yourself so you can choose with more clarity. Okay, so I recommend you to watch the video. It's really pretty, and then choose what option you want. Okay, so, and if you want to skip it, you can do that too, but highly recommend to always ground yourself before choosing or working with a card reader or choosing an option. Sounds good? All right, well, let's begin. plexus. Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez. These are jumping. Okay. What do they have to say to describe you? Let's see. So the first card I saw was We Are the World. Number 10. And if you know about the tarot, 10 of rainbows is like 10 of pentacles. Here, let me. 10 of pentacles, or We Are the World, 10 of rainbows. Consciousness. Let's see, I feel like I need to get it close to there. Okay. This is from the Osho Sen. We're going to pull out a towel, oracle from the towel. Interesting. Innocence. Beautiful. And botanical inspirational operations. Secret Lotus. Huh. Beautiful. Lotus, lotus. Okay. I think we have some good information here. Alright, let's see. Sacred Lotus. Sacred Lotus, the first thing I see is a lotus there in the Buddha. Alright. Option 1. Who are you? So your guides want to describe you of someone of the world. You might like traveling, connecting with people. You're like all inclusive, you know, like we all one. I'm kind of seeing like a sunflower shape too. Kind of you have this kind of like lightness to you, is just very childlike. Kind of like you really embrace your childlike, you know. It's I feel like the color yellow and kind of like baby pink comes to me. Your guides are saying that just by being you share a lot to the world, and they really want you to know that. I feel like I'll come back to that, but I'll move forward. With consciousness, you have this kind of like, it's kind of like you were born with your third eye already open. And again, just like by being who you are, just being yourself, you share a lot to the world, you know. It's just like they're saying, like, just, you know, when you talk or when you speak or even when you walk, like your mannerisms to show this kind of like wisdom in you. And it's but it's very kind of like you bring peace, and it's just kind of like you help others and just with your presence to kind of like just be comfortable in some way. Like you're aware, like you are aware of the universe. I feel with this speckles of light and the speckles here too, it's just like you leave kind of like your energy everywhere with the world, but that's just kind of like part of like what you are, who you are, like what you meant to be, just but being yourself. We have the innocence, a trust in nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, simplicity, the unexpected. Yeah, it's just like with this image, it reminds, like, it shows me like kind of you were born with your third eye open already. It's kind of like there's so much innocence in you, meaning in a good way. You guys are saying like this is the way you contribute to the world. Maybe you have a job, or there's other like things that you want to do that you think it will be very contributing to the world, but just know that you guys are saying like just by being yourself, you're ready to contribute to the world. So they describe you as a very, like authentic, like original, compassionate, and fun. You're like fun person and charismatic, and you have like, they're also saying like, in the other hand, kind of like the denser, like the negative part of it is just like you have to be careful how much you open yourself to the world, to out there with the lotus. It's just like this beautiful, right? Because you're sacred lotus, enlightenment. No mud, no lotus, Thich Nhat Hanh. Rest in peace, Thich Nhat Hanh. And maybe you've been through some stuff, but you really have known and know and continue to even like grow your wisdom and how to be resilient, overcome through adversity. Comes easy to you, and you have a really sacred spirit. Your spirit saying, like, your higher self, your spirit, the spirit guides. I just kind of like, not mumble, but it's just like they're all the same. So spirit guides, sacred, higher self, God. They're describing you as like you're sacred. That's what it is. You're sacred, like lotus. Like you're so sacred because they describe you like someone who has been through stuff and have overcome it, and someone that is able to bloom and come back and bloom, and you bring this consciousness with just like who you are. Just again, kind of like saying that again and again, and like even like your spirit guides, like the presence of the energies that are stepping forward to describe you are really like kind of like in the higher realms, very powerful. I'm sensing some ascended masters like the Virgin Mary. I'm sensing some like angelic. I'm sensing also kind of like like Buddha, kind of energy. And with the solar, with this bumblebee jasper, it's kind of like confirms, if you choose this rock, it's kind of confirms like your solar plexus is kind of like your confidence, your that childlike energy. It's very beautiful, you know. There's, for some of you, there's some like quirkiness to you guys, like I'm hearing they're describing, it's like you have some, you know, quirkiness to you, but that's what makes you beautiful. Kind of that quirkiness to you that you might see as something like, oh, there's something like really different, and you're kind of like self-aware about that. It's what makes you kind of like distinguish in a crowd, or what makes you unique. So embrace more of that. So yeah, that's what I have for you. If you're interested in a private reading, let me know. I would love to hang out with you and help you, assist you in whatever your, you know, questions or concerns. So have a good night, have a blessed day, and see you then. Hello, option 2 with obsidian, some sort of obsidian. I'll look up the name, but I forgot, to be honest. It's a pretty cool rock, very light, soft, gentle. Anyways, if you choose number 2, this is what I have for you. What your spirit guides want to say about you. How do they describe you? How do they describe you? Okay, let's see, I'm gonna pull one more. Describe you. Okay. And we're gonna pull one from the Tao Oracle. How do they describe you? And one from Botanical Inspirations. So I just need, I'm going to pull out this too, since both of them came out. Alright, let's start with Osho Sen. Right away I'm feeling some fiery energy. Multitasker. You know, when I think about the word, I have like stress. I have like a new, how do you say, perspective about stress. Like there's good stress and there's bad stress. And we can, like, good anxiety and not so good anxiety, right? Good nervous and not so good nervous, I guess, if you want to say it like that. In this case, like, even though this card is a little bit more, I usually read it as more of in a dense kind of like energy and then negative. I do see some of that, but it's like someone you're always like multitasking, stressing and stuff like that. It's kind of like you know how to deal with things. They're describing you as someone, you might have a sun, moon, or rising, or they're like strong energy, like dominant fire energy that like to do some traveling, of like to go far and beyond, and you're fine doing like hell, and that's like usually always like causing you stress, but you're fine with that, you know. It's just like, I'm willing to go far and beyond to reach what I want to in that destination. Kind of ambitious in a side. To reach that place of what you want, you know. You just like kind of like, or maybe there's a Capricorn here, but a strong Mars placement. Development. Let's see what I have here. Hyacinth in flux. So I feel like your guides are describing you as someone with development. Number 53 and 5 and 3, you add them up and adds to 8. And 8 is like at the infinite sign, but it's also a number of abundance and like a wealth. Like you're able to make wealth. Like you're kind of like an entrepreneur or something. And you like to you kind of really are passionate or ambitious, or really like to see like your goals, kind of like meeting your goals, and you really get fulfilled by what you create and achieving it. It's like achievement is like fuels your spirit, you know, and it's good. The words here: gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, and time on our approach. I'm sensing for some of you Taurus, but some, like, I feel like you are kind of like goal orientated, and really, if it whatever time it will take you to achieve that goal, you will find it. You will get it, you know. And I feel like you're also like very sensing, like they're telling me like giving. You might have some like Leo in the heart emotions or something, and you're able to adapt to new circumstances, and always kind of like to groups, you know. And there's, with that energy, the fire energy, they're saying like you could be playful, you know, and also telling you they describe you as someone like that needs to play more often, you know, like connect more with your child, like for some of you. And for some of you, it's just like what fuels you is just like being childlike, kind of like a good competitive, you know, competitiveness spirit that kind of like fuels you and makes you kind of like keep going for more and more. With flags, it says, he who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Mark Aurelius. I love Mark Aurelius, one of my favorite Stoic. I feel like you guys are saying when you're in harmony with your spirit, you're able to create, like, you're just like, they can connect with you so well, you know, like, but yeah, definitely for just like some of you play like very childlike spirit, but your ambition, and you like to set your goals, and again, like go for, it doesn't matter if it's how long that's gonna take you or how harsh or challenging the journey is to get what you want, or whatever stress you had to go through to achieve that, to develop, to, you know, you will do it. And kind of like you're assertive in that. Remember to play. They're saying remember to connect with, you know, have fun, you know, take they're saying like and some of you might already be doing it, take breaks, have fun, you know, enjoy life. Because yeah, what you're doing, you're probably, it's like great for the world, but also like remember that we're here in this world to just be yourself and have fun and have joy. You know, they're describing you as someone that needs to remind themselves to keep reminding yourself to that this life is to be in a state of joy. Okay. So they see in the good work that you're putting, just remember, have fun and take care of yourself. And that's what I have for you. If you want a private reading, hit me up and we can set you up. All right. Much blessings. Adios.